This is Tatiana from Tatiana Math Resources, and we're looking at a CSEC Paper 1 2019, questions 1 to 30. Number 1, negative 3 squared plus negative 2 squared. So that means negative 3 times negative 3 plus negative 2 times negative 2. So that's 9 plus 4 is 13. So the answer is C. Number 2, what number when added to 1 and a third gives 2? That's 2 over 3. So we know we have 1 already, but this 1/3, if you're taking 1/3 from 1, so that's going to give us 2/3. 3, 11.1 divided by 0.01. So we're going to move the decimal point. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 1, 1, 1, 0 divided by 1. So our answer is D. Number 4, 12.5% of a sum of money is $40. So 12.5% of some amount of money, let's say it's N, is equals to $40. So that's 12.5 over 100 times N is $40. So let's cross multiply. We're going to get 12.5 N over 100 equals 40. So 12.5 N is $40 times 100. So that's 12.5 N is 4000. So we're going to divide it by 12.5, and that is going to give us 320. Number 5, a test was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60% of the marks on the test. So 60% of 80 equals, let's cross off these zeros. That 0 will go this 0, 0, 0. 6 times 8, 48. So the answer is B. Question 6. The square root of 181 lies between. Now we know the square root of 16. Well, 16 is 169. That's 13 squared. 14 squared is 14 times 14. Now these are things that you have to remember. 196. So that will be the answer A. Lies between. Which of the following sets is defined by? We have negative 2 less than or equals to x less than or equals to 4. So remember, we are reading this way. So x is greater than and equals to negative 2, but less than and equals to 4. So you have to include negative 2, so that eliminates A, eliminates B, eliminates C. We have to start with negative 2 and we have to end with 4. So the answer is D. Because of this line equal to 8, if Q is ABC, if Q is equal to ABC, how many subsets can be obtained from the set Q? So the formula is number of subsets, number of subsets is equals to 2 to the n. And n meaning the number of elements in the set. So here we have 1, 2, 3. So it will be 2 to the 3rd power. So the answer is D. I have a video of this on my channel. I will put that link in the description below. Number 9, the Venn diagram. NP is 5. So the number of elements in P is 5. Number of elements in Q is 9. And the number of elements in P union Q is 10. What is the number of elements in P intercept Q? So let's write down what we know. So here is 5. Here is 9. And the intercept is, the union is 10. So we're going to have no, I should really place these numbers here on the outside. So here is 5, 9. So you don't know what's x. So this will be 5 minus x. This is 9 minus x. So if they told you that the union is 10, what number when I subtract x from 5 and x from 9, I would get 10. So we can get an equation. We get 5 minus x plus 9 minus x all equals 10. We know that these two here will cancel. I'm going to get 14 minus x equals 10. Negative x is 10 minus 14. Negative x is negative 4. So x is 4. We multiply both sides by a minus 1. Give us a positive 4. So my answer is A. And let's prove that. So if we replace the value, now x is 4. So 4 from 9 is 5. And 4 from 5 is 1. That's P and Q. The universe is set. If we add, we are going to get 10. So 1 plus 4 plus 5 is going to give us 10. So we are correct. So what is the number of elements in P intercept Q? Which is this value here. Let me just, this value here, 4. So the answer is A. Number 10, which of the following sets is empty? So we have P prime numbers, Q odd numbers, and R even numbers. So we can see that you cannot, remember this means intersection, intersect, this is union. So P intercept R, prime and even. Then we have Q intercept R, Q intercept R. Is there anything common there? Okay, so immediately we could see Q and R. Q are odd numbers and R are even numbers. Now you can't be odd and even, so the answer is B. There would not be any intercept there. Okay, number 11, if P is 2357 and Q is 236 and S is 245, then P intercept Q intercept S was common in all 3 sets, and we can see that that is 2. There's a 2 in all. We see 3 is in P and Q, but it's not in S, so the answer is A. Number 12, item 12 refers to the following Venn diagram, and we can see that everything else is shaded except P. In the Venn diagram, the shaded area represents P complement, everything outside of P. Number 13, it says if TT $6 is equivalent to US $1, then 15 Trinidadian dollars in US dollars is, so I'm just going to set up my question here. So TT $6 is US $1. How much is 15 TT? So we need to figure out, how do we move from $6 to 15? So we have to divide here. So really what you're saying is that $6 times something is equals to $15. So that something is 15 over 6, which is 2.5. So in other words, I'm going to multiply $6 by 2.5 to get 15. I'll do the same thing over here. So the answer is $2.50. It is C. I hope you can understand that, and I hope it's helpful. 14. If $7,000 is borrowed at the rate of 5% per annum for 3 years, the simple interest is, so we need the simple interest formula. So it's SI equals PRT. So this is P. Let me use a different color. This is P. And 5% is the rate, and 3 years is the time. So let's substitute. So SI is equal, 1 over 100. So it'll be 7,000 times 5 times 3 over 100. Let's take off these two zeros, and it will be 70 times 15, which is 1050. $1,050. The answer is D. A dress which costs $180 is being sold at a discount of 10%. The amount of the discount is, so discount is equals to 10% is 10 over 100 times 180 over 1. Let's take off these zeros. We're going to get $18. So the answer is C. Number 16, the value of a plot of land is $18,000. Land tax is charged at a rate of 70 cents per $100 value. What is the total amount of tax paid for the land? So this word here is amount. So we're saying that we need to figure out how many $100 is in 18,000. So we'll divide 18,000 divided by 100. Take off these two zeros, we're going to get 180. So for every $100, you're getting 70 cents. So we have to multiply now 180 by the 70 cents. And when you do that, you're going to get $126. So the answer is B. Number 17, it says at the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the year. If a car was worth $9,500 in December 2016, then its value in January 2016 was, okay, so what we're saying here is if the car was worth 9,000, here's a different color, 9,500 in December 2016, its original value in 2016 was, that means that 95% is equals to $9,500. So we want to find the original price, which will be 100%. So we find 1%, which is 9,500 divided by 95, and that is $100. Okay, 1 So 100% will equals to 100 times 100, which is $10,000. That is the original price. B. 18. A loan of $8,000 was repaid in 24 equal monthly installments of $400. The rate of interest on the loan was, so that means we have to multiply $400 by 24, which is $9,600. Okay, so that person paid a lot more money, the difference being $9,600 minus 8,000, that is $1,600 more. So the rate of interest on the loan would be the difference over the original 8,000 times 100 over 1. So we can cancel these two zeros here. Then this 0 with this 0 will give me 160 over 8. 8 into 16 is 2, that's 0. 20%, so the answer is D. Question 19. A dinner at a restaurant was advertised at $60 plus 18% tax. The total bill for this dinner was, so we have to find 18%, 18 over 100 times 60 over 1. Cancel the zeros. 2 into 10 is 5, 2 into 6 is 3. 18 times 3 is 54, divided by 5. That's going to give us $10.80. So total bill is equal to $60 plus the $10.80. The tax, so we have to add, that is $70.80. So the answer is B. Question 20. At a sale, each book was marked $3 off the original price. Daniel paid $46 for 2 books that had the same sale price. What was the original cost of one of his books? So we're going to divide the $46 by 2, and we're going to get $23. So remember, it was marked $3 off. So I'm going to add back that $3, so it'll be $26. So the cost, original cost of one of his books is $26. Here we have question 21, 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. So we have to find the LCM. So 1 over 5x plus 2 over 3x. So x is common, and the LCM for 5 and 3 will be 15. So 15x. 5x into 15x. So we're saying 15x, and you're dividing it by 5x. The x's will cancel. 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 15 is 3. So you're multiplying 1 by 3. That's 3. Plus 3x into 15x. Same thing. 15x over 3x. You're dividing 3x into 15x. Cancel out the x's. 3 into 3 is 1. 3 into 15 is 5. So we're multiplying 2 by 5, which is 10. We add those two numbers. You're going to get 13 over 15. X. So the answer is D. 22. When 5 is added to a certain number and the result is multiplied by 3, the final answer is 27. What is the original number? So let's go slowly. 5 is added to a certain number. So 5 is added to a certain number y, and the result is multiplied by 3 equals to whatever we get here is multiplied by 3, and its final answer is 27. So that's going to give us, when we multiply 3 by 5 is 15, plus 3 by y is 3y equals 27. 3y equals 27 minus 15. 3y is equals to 12. So y is equals to 12 over 3, which is 4. So our original number was 8, which is 4. Question 23. What is the value of x squared plus 3y over xy when x is 4 and y is 2? So it's a substitution question. So x squared plus 3y over xy. So if I see x, I'm going to replace it with 4. So 4 squared plus 3. Wherever I see y, I'm going to replace it with 2. And that will be 4 times 2. That's 16 plus 6 over 4 2s are 8. So 16 plus 6 is 22 over 8. So let's divide 8 into 22. 0, 8 2s are 16. So that's 16. So we take 16 from 22 and we get 6.0. So we're bringing down the 0. That's a 2 point. So we realize the answer can't be A. And 60 divided by 8 is 7, which is 50. 8 times 7 is 56. And when we subtract that, we're going to get 4. I'm going to add another 0, bring it down. 8 into 40 is 5. So 2.75. And we know that 0.75 is the same thing as 0.75 is the same thing as 3 over 4. So the answer is D, 2 3/4. Question 24. If x is an integer that satisfies the inequality, 4 less than 2x less than or equals to 6. Let's write that out. 4 is less than 2x less than or equals to 6. So really we're reading that we want to find what's x. So it's 2x. So we're going to divide 4 by 2 and 6 by 2. So that's going to give us 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So x is more than or equals to 2. X is more than or equals to 2, but less than or equals to 3. So let's see. It can't be the negatives. It's not this, nor is it this. It's not negative, nor is it this. So the answer is A. Right, question 25. The sum of two positive numbers P and Q is 32. So P plus Q is 32. Their difference is 12. P minus Q is 12. What is the smaller number? So if we subtract these two, we're going to get 0, 20. And we want the smaller number. If we divide it by 2, we're going to get 10. So the smaller number is 10. So P, so let's say P plus Q is 32. Let's put Q as 10. So P would equals to 32 minus 10, which is 20, 22. Okay, so the bigger number is 22. But they ask for the smaller number. 26, 3x squared times 2x to the third power. So indices, and the rule is a times, no, what am I, no. So what we say, we're going to multiply the two whole numbers, and the powers is what we add. Okay, so we're going to get 6x 2 plus 3. So that's going to give us 6x to the fifth power. So the answer is B. 27. The matrices A and B are conformable for multiplication. A times B if, now this is a rule, and that rule is B. The number of columns in A is equal to the number of rows in B. All right, 28. The determinant of the identity matrix is, so we know that the identity matrix is 1, 0, 0, 1. And to find the determinant, it is first leading diagonal, so that would be 1 times 1 minus the second diagonal, which would be 0 times 0, so that is 1 minus 0, so the answer is 1A. Question 29. If the vectors P and Q are 3, 2 and -1, 4 respectively, then P minus 2Q would be 3, 2 minus 2 by -1, 4. So that is 3, 2 minus -2 and 8. So that is 3 minus -2 and 2 minus 8, which is, these two negatives will be a plus sign. So that will be 5. And we're going to take 8 from 2, that's a -6. So the answer is 5, -6, that is D. Here we have a vector question. It says the following parallelogram W, X, Y, Z, where X, Y is U. X, Y is U. That means that here is also U. W, Z. And XW is V. So XW going in this direction. So that means that YZ is also V, going in this direction. So R is the midpoint of YZ, and you want to find WR. So WR would equal, so we start off with W, so it'd be WZ plus ZR, which is, we have the last letter R. Good. So we're going WZ, so that's correct, U plus ZR. We're going in the opposite direction, so it's going to be V, but it's going to be negative. And really and truly, remember it said R is the midpoint of YZ, so that's a half negative V. So that's u minus a half v. So that would be A. We looked at the 2019 paper 1 CXC Maths, questions 1 to 30. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.